STORMY backstage, King Charles harshly punished Harry and Meghan in a way they never anticipated. Charles, amidst his public declarations of love for Harry and Meghan, is secretly conveying a contrasting narrative privately. Greetings and a heartfelt welcome to the Princess Diana News YouTube channel. In terms of clandestine operations, it is evident that Charles lacks expertise. I highly doubt that his closet contains any well-used trench coats, nor would we come across any previously used chalk for secret communication in the Fortnum Mason marmalade section. However, a recent report indicates that His Majesty has discreetly conveyed a message to Harry and Meghan regarding the potential of them returning to the royal sphere. An essential point to remember is that Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, has returned to the Windsor fold, seemingly for unknown reasons. Last week, it came to our attention via the Mirror that Andrew has received a temporary reprieve from being evicted from his prestigious residence, the Royal Lodge. Despite this, a trusted source close to the royal family informed the Daily Mail that both Andrew and the Duchess find themselves in financial strain within their lavishly oversized property. Shortly before that, in the latter part of August, the Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine, were captured on camera escorting Andrew to church in the presence of the media. This gesture can be interpreted as a hopeful indication of Andrew re-establishing harmony with the other members of the royal family. Andrew managed to rehabilitate his public image and regain his status within the royal circle, despite being unsympathetic towards the victims of his close associate Epstein and even settling a sexual abuse case against himself with a hefty sum. And I comprehend that a portion of you think that he should have never been ostracized in the beginning. However, numerous individuals, including myself, are feeling a sense of repulsion towards the recent decision to allow Andrew's return. While the royal family has welcomed Andrew back, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Harry and Meghan Markle, have not been given the same reception. Furthermore, Tom Sykes, a trusted confidant of the king, has engaged in a conversation with the Daily Beast. Now, his impressive network of contacts and relationships is being showcased as he discusses the hidden message within Andrew's comeback, specifically directed towards Meghan and Harry. According to Sykes, a close acquaintance of the king stated that there was a clear intention to reintegrate Andrew into the family and suggested that this situation could serve as a model for reconciling with his son in the future. Surprisingly, the king's public affirmation of Andrew as a family member has taken some individuals aback. However, it demonstrates the king's commitment to the monarchy's well-being and a united family, regardless of any challenges they may face. It is hopeful that Harry and Meghan are realizing the message being conveyed, and the entire narrative holds a valuable lesson. There remains an opportunity to regain Charles's favor, and that door has not been definitively closed to them. Perhaps the king will make a sensible effort to find a resolution and reconcile with Harry and Meghan. However, is that truly the optimal decision? Sykes was informed by one of Andrew's acquaintances that Andrew, as well as Harry and Meghan, are aware that they have caused harm to the monarchy. Andrew feels a deep sense of remorse for his actions, but they were never his deliberate intention. While Harry and Meghan had a clear intention to inflict significant harm on Charles and Camilla, disloyalty remains unquestionably the most prominent offense within their family. The underlying implication from the king's message appears to be that there remains a possibility for Harry and Meghan to reintegrate into the close-knit circle within the royal family. Behaving appropriately, such as being quiet and avoiding any further misbehavior, will be acknowledged and given positive consequences. However, if Meghan and Harry were to return to the realm of royalty, it would only be possible if a true reconciliation occurs. Firstly, it is imperative for Harry and Meghan to cease this behavior. They need to discover a means to transition away from their persistent habits of revealing the truth and sharing secrets. Regrettably, Harry and Meghan show no indication of being open to making any changes. One day in the future, they aspire to reconcile these fractured relationships and restore the strong bond they once shared as a united family. Whether it is for positive or negative reasons, Harry and Meghan seem to have little desire to return to their family. It appears that they are genuinely eager to persevere and succeed independently in Hollywood. It seems that, currently, Harry and Meghan have plans to persistently pursue success in California. They firmly believe that success is imminent, hence they have no intention of returning to the firm. In a previous interview this year, Harry actually, if Charles does indeed take inspiration from Andrew's return as a model for Meghan and Harry, it wouldn't surprise me if he eventually extends an invitation for them to reside in the UK, despite their prior departure from Frogmore Cottage. A recent report by the Sunday Times indicated that aides had contemplated the idea of granting Meghan and Harry a property within Kensington Palace for rent, despite the palace's denial of the allegation. Given that Andrew is permitted to stay at Royal Lodge, it raises the question of whether the King will assist Meghan and Harry in securing accommodations in London. It appears that Andrew has been granted access, while Meghan and Harry have yet to be included. The message is exceedingly evident. However, it is yet to be determined whether Meghan and Harry are truly understanding the message. I am eagerly looking forward to reading your enlightening discussions on this particular matter. I would like to discuss the remarks you provided for the latest video entitled Meghan Markle's State of Frustration. Harry's yearning to return home after his devastating experiences in L.A. Let's examine your thoughts and opinions. The initial remark originates from Christine Phillips. They have the option to permanently live in the Tower of London. Smart entrance via Traitors' Gate, enduring abode, without the possibility of release. I believe this is a fantastic concept, Christine. That is precisely their rightful place. Obviously, it is clear that such an outcome is highly unlikely. They will never face real consequences for their malicious actions. However, we have the opportunity to indulge in our dreams. Afterwards, we come across Zed. There is absolutely no chance that Duchess Sophie would even acknowledge Markle's presence. It is quite evident that she strongly dislikes her, just like most of us. I have an appreciation for the image of Duchess Sophie enduring Markle's presence in the car while en route to the funeral of our beloved late Queen. It is evident that she expressed her thoughts to Markle thoroughly. And they had earned it deservedly. Markle appeared as though he had been reprimanded and had to accept it graciously, resembling a young child. I concur that the notion of Meghan and Harry reconciling with Edward and Sophie is highly implausible, given its questionable veracity. Who on earth would entertain such absurdities? I am relieved that you do not. Subsequently, we acquired the services of Susan Burns. I have absolutely no interest in Harry and his sudden change of opinion. She has no love for others, only for herself. I have no desire to encounter the deceptive duo once more. I believe it is safe to say that we all share the same sentiment. I hold the opinion that Meghan lacks self-love, contradicting the belief that she truly loves herself. I believe that she harbors a strong self-loathing within her. Afterwards, Veronica arrived, representing the consequences of one's own actions, embodying the age-old adage popular in the northwestern region of England, "You reap what you sow." Certainly. We also use that expression in the southern region of America. I believe that the actions of Meghan and Harry are starting to yield visible outcomes. They are finally reaping the consequences of their actions. Lynn's subsequent affirmation aligns with my own view that the Tower of London would be the perfect choice for accommodation. Emma and Harry are clearly foolish if they are unable to realize that Meghan Markle manipulates them effortlessly. Perhaps he has some understanding but chooses to be confrontational. In all honesty, I believe he is aware, but he is currently going through a phase of rebellion. His belief is that any action that angers his family is beneficial for him. He could not have been more mistaken. On Apollo, Meghan appears to have a strong influence over Has, whether it is due to their children or other motivations, possibly tied to indulging in pleasure. In the absence of his presence, she merely becomes a trivial mention in a tabloid magazine. She will always prevent him from reuniting with his loved ones, whether it be his family or friends. If that were the case, Has's fried brain might finally illuminate, allowing him to recognize his mistakes under her guidance. The prey's shoulder will securely hold onto the claw. Her identity is solely dependent on his. I concur with your point of view. Finding another wealthy individual to marry may be the only notable concern Meghan could face. And then I believe she would quickly abandon Harry. However, due to her age, it seems highly improbable that she will be able to participate in that activity. Following is a comment from Kate London. Harry has always had a team of men in grey suits to handle his critical thinking. Now he must find a way to liberate himself. In my opinion, it would be wise for the palace advisors to reach out to Harry and offer him the opportunity to relocate to Botswana for a couple of years. This move would serve as a form of rehabilitation and a fresh start for him. The palace should openly address the matter of the deceitful children, while Harry may seek solace in Botswana amidst the worldwide controversy. Fortunately, Harry's significance has diminished, along with the unimportance of the children next in line for the throne. However, it is crucial for Harry's well-being that he departs for the sake of his mental health. It can be intelligently suggested that Meghan Markle is potentially orchestrating a situation wherein Prince Harry could bear the blame for their divorce, similar to what happened to Johnny Depp. The palace must first address the issue of false children in order to bring clarity to the situation. Who would take heed of a deranged individual with a fraudulent pregnancy belly cap? Hi Kate, your comment is always on point as usual. I completely concur. Harry needs to proactively confront this situation before it escalates. If he is transparent with his family, they can also be open with the public, paving the way for Harry to seek refuge in Africa. In my opinion, Botswana is an exceptional destination. While he was certainly capable of enduring the turbulent situation, his decision to stay in the United States remained steadfast. Things aren't going to turn out in his favor. Next, Paula has an answer. Hello, Paula. Paula expresses complete agreement with you. I wonder if Botswana would allow his return for seeking mental health support and refuge. Although uncertain, it is likely that they would indeed welcome him. I believe Botswana values the contributions Harry has made to their nation in previous times. One must not forget that prior to his involvement with Meghan Markle, an infamous individual, he actively engaged in benevolent philanthropic efforts in Africa. Therefore, it is highly likely that they would take him in. I am not aware of the specific mental health care available in that location, but there might be possibilities for proper arrangements. Okay, folks. I greatly appreciate your insightful feedback once more. Could you please share your thoughts on the topic I discussed earlier in the video? I would greatly appreciate your opinion, so please feel free to leave a comment below. If you find my video helpful, feel free to show your support by liking and sharing it with others in your circle who would also appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to the Princess Diana News channel for future updates. We really appreciate you tuning in. I wish you a delightful day and enjoy the upcoming videos.